Hi, welcome back, all the viewers, to the podcast series that we are taking up with the university's outreach professionals. So, in the same league today, we have invited United World Institute of Design, which is a major institution in design field, and to represent United World Institute of Design (UID), we have today with us Miss Deepthi and Mr. Sahil, who are from the admissions team, and we would have a lot of conversation today based upon the queries that you all have, and you, I'm sure, must be very excited to know about United World Institute of Design. So we welcome you, Deepthi. We welcome you, Sahil,
Thank you
and
for having us.
let us start with knowing a little about United World Institute of Design. We are known that you have two campuses, one in Ahmedabad and another in NCR region, Gurgaon.
True.
So, tell us how this journey of United World Institute of Design started, and what all we should know about UID specifically.
Sure. So UID started in 2012 at the Ahmedabad campus. So that's called Karnavati University campus. So since then, UID campus is there. Then in the last 2 years, we had a great demand, from the north area to have a campus which can offer the same kind of standard which UID is offering at the Ahmedabad campus. So UID came up with UID NCR campus at Gurgaon. So we call it UID NCR campus, which is based in GD Goenka University campus. So UID now has second campus, which is UID NCR campus, offering all the major undergraduate courses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, design education is playing a very vital role in
Agree.
current market scenarios. There is a lot of demand in the industry for various segments that we have in design schools. We have fashion designers, we have graphic designers, we have interior designers. So, we would like to know UID has what kind of courses that are being offered to the students, and maybe if you can talk about a bit about what kind of profile is needed by the students, those who wish to join UID.
Okay. So first of all, I'll answer what all programs we are offering.
Yeah.
So UIT, both the campus included, offers all the major design programs which are currently in demand.
Okay.
So let's say fashion design and styling, interior and furniture design, product design, visual communication, animation and digital media, game design.
Oh.
So all these demanding programs are offered in both the campuses. And as per the eligibility criteria or a suitable candidate, I would say we are not looking for a designer.
Okay.
Okay. We are here to prepare you, to train you to be an excellent designer. We just want students who take design very seriously. They are passionate about it. They have a spark. Even when we take our students, enroll for the courses, students are very worried. Am I good enough? Do I sketch
Okay,
well
sketch
enough?
well or not?
So these all are just not very correct notions. You just need to be creative, have passion in you, and that's all. Rest job we will do at NCR campus, at Ahmedabad campus. We'll train you, we'll nurture you, and we'll give you a solid foundation for your design career.
So I have seen, like, in our current schooling systems, like, students are mostly part of rote learning.
Ji.
Right, they're not used to kind of practical evaluations or more practicals in their field. And what I understand is design education is more experiential in nature.
Ji.
So how do they adjust from environment which is, let's say, uh, where you don't have any kind of design education in school, and they have to suddenly adapt themselves to a design school?
Yes.
So what is the difference from where they come in school and where they join as a designer or as a maybe part of a design school?
A very valid statement. So, in our schools, whether it is a CBSE school or a state board school, there are no exposure. Very practically, students are not exposed to design careers, design options. So that's why the UID structure is like first semester is called design foundation. So whatever they haven't
Okay.
done in the last few years, so we teach them. So we bring all of the students to a same standard. See, some of the schools might have little bit exposure. Some students may have parents who are supportive, or they have elder siblings. But what about the rest of the students?
Correct.
So the first semester, that's why is design foundation. So we teach them, we bring all of the students to the same level. We do like it's 80 to 90% hands-on activities. They are exposed to different kind of activities. They travel, they see, they do many visits, industrial visits. They do master classes, so that in those 6 months, the foundation is laid, so that from the second semester onwards, they're confident, they know what they want to do, and then they can move on to their specialized programs.
So you mean to say that a person who has no experience of design can easily gel into an environment which is
That's our job,
affected by,
and we
so
are
can easily gel into
yes,
the
yes,
environment.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So what is the selection process, Sahil, like for United World Institute of Design? So what kind of tests you guys have for the students and how they should prepare about it?
So, if I talk about the selection process, first of all, 10 plus 2 with minimum 50% is the eligibility criteria.
Okay.
So, after that, student needs to go through the application process. Once they fill that, so we do conduct a design aptitude test. So, we are conducting on 7th of January 2024. It will be Sunday. So after a student clears the entrance exam, then they need to go through the tier 2 process. That will be situation test and portfolio evaluation. Once they clear that round, tier 2, then the third tier 3 will be like they'll be joining the program as per their choices, and then the session begins.
Okay.
And any stream can join it, because design, it's a creative field, so it doesn't limit students from any particular field. Even a student from science background, commerce or arts, anyone
Okay.
can join.
Okay. So is it mandatory that students should hold some kind of portfolio to appear for your design entrance test?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Student need to prepare a portfolio, and that will be a very basic portfolio where they can put any design. Like if they are interested in fashion design, so they can put their creativity into that portfolio related to fashion. Or if they are going for interior, then they can put their creativity into that portfolio.
Okay. Any statement of purpose they have to write? Why do they wish to join
Yeah.
a UID
For
or this
SOP,
course?
which statement of purpose, so when student is submitting the portfolio, so he or she should write maybe a paragraph or a statement,
Okay.
what
A
inspired
brief.
him and what is the reason behind the
Okay.
portfolio. So that will work as SOP.
Okay.
So portfolio is the only requirement along with the situation test. And for portfolio also, many students become very nervous, anxious, like should I approach any outside agency or should I take help? So I would like to stress on that. You should keep your work original. Okay, maybe some students are very good at photography, so just include that. And portfolio, we take digital and a hard copy also. So if you paint, you are very good in arranging your room, maybe you make reels, you make nice transitions, maybe you do some coding, which is
So any digital portfolio works.
will also work.
Okay.
Yeah, because nowadays we see the trend, students are more into digital work, so that also works. Our jury, the professors will be evaluating your work, just trying to see a real work, so if you are getting help from outside, they will easily figure it out. That okay. So keep it original, keep it raw, and a simple hack would work, maybe for the students who are in right now in 11th. So try collecting your creative work in a digital form or maybe a hard copy form. Make a drive on Google, just keep everything saving there. And when the time comes, because I'm very sure when students apply for UID, they apply for NID or NIFT also.
So
because
you have to, over the period, you have to build
Yes.
that portfolio. So you
Yeah.
keep a collection from where you started
yeah
and where you are.
it will make their life easy, because everyone knows entrance happens, then board
then
happens,
you
then
will
you
have
need
some
to
jury
appear for
about the portfolio. You'll have some jury.
Yes. So
Okay.
the format of Tier 2, as Sahil mentioned, is situation test and portfolio evaluation.
Mhm.
So STP in short. So situation test happens the same day when portfolio evaluation, and
Okay.
student needs to come personally to the campus. They can book a slot according to their availability.
Okay.
So in situation, we'll give them few materials.
Mhm.
Let's say paper, pen, rubber band, color. So they need on spot. They'll be having 2 to 3 hours. They need to prepare something. So jury will judge that very silently. And in the second half of the same day, portfolio evaluation happens.
Okay.
So if it's a digital, we'll provide you a laptop. You can bring a pen drive or a hard drive. And if it is a hard copy, you can explain the faculty there, jury there, that what inspired you. So they'll try to judge its original work, or if you're good enough, for the design programs. And this interaction is not like a personal interview. So student is in a very
Okay.
comfortable
Okay.
zone, and he or she can explain
Okay.
what inspired them.
So you have two campuses, you told,
Ji,
like Deepti,
ji.
like so. Um, how parents and students should see both the campuses? Like they should see them separately, or they should see them, let's say, part of one group. And what is the difference between these two campuses, if any?
In simpler terms, because it might create confusion to the students, the team is central. The academic excellence remains the same. If you're closer to Ahmedabad campus, you can take
Okay.
admission there. If you're closer to NCR, then it's there.
Okay.
And NCR actually, if you're closer, the opportunities as a tier 1 city will be greater. Infrastructure is also very comparable. Like it's same kind of. Hostels are there, hostels are here, everything inside the campus, infrastructure also. And the NCR campus is in a growing stage, so you can always get benefit from the same. So for a student or a parent, campus quality, education quality remains the same. Geographically, which campus suits you more, I think you can make a call.
Okay. Okay. It's
Because-
all only a matter of geographical
Yes,
location.
yes.
Otherwise, quality parameters
Yes.
or the I would say the overall experience that you deliver to the student remains almost
Yeah,
the same.
pedagogy is same, CRC team is same, admission, academic team, we all work centrally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us a little about because Ahmedabad is house to Asia's best design school, NID.
Yes.
So you being very close to NID
Ji.
in Ahmedabad, how do you draw the faculty? In such scenarios where you are close to NID Ahmedabad, and here in let's say Gurgaon, you are close to NIFT.
Yes.
Right. So how do you draw the faculty that is at par with NID or NIFT, or you can maybe tell us a few more things about your campuses?
Sure. First of all, being a private institution, I'm being very honest here, the infrastructure is amazing.
Okay.
You'll find the design field there, all the facilities, studios are top notch. You just basically have to study, rest is all taken care of. When we talk about NID and NIFT, our faculty base,
Okay.
our senior faculties and all are from NID and NIFT. So I truly admit, NID is greatest, and NIFT as well. But we don't have even some of the institutions have alumni of NID and NIFT. We have faculties who are teaching there are teaching here.
Okay.
So rest assured, you have faculties from NID, NIFT, some of the IITs even, and international and national top-notch institution.
Okay.
So we are bringing all the best resources for you. Even the course and curriculum is benchmarked internationally. That's why the beauty is, if you do your undergrad at the UID campus here, so you can take admission in any reputed international university.
Okay.
So our credits are higher than
Okay.
the other university or
Okay.
let's say institutes.
Okay.
And both places, maybe it's Ahmedabad or NCR, it's a university, atmosphere. So
Okay.
you're not stepping into a standalone building which just offers design. So we offer all the major design programs along with in our campuses there will be a dental program running, law program, liberal arts.
Okay.
So you get that holistic atmosphere.
Okay.
Because anyway, once you are graduate, or because our students are having an entrepreneurial mindset.
Okay.
So you will be working for others who will be from law background,
Correct,
management
correct,
background.
correct.
So you'll be well fit there. because
Okay.
because you are studying in the same diversity. So that works really well for UID students.
So because you have other, let's say, programs running
Hmm.
in the campus in Ahmedabad,
And in
so, and
NCR.
in NCR campus,
Ji.
both. So, is there multidisciplinary interchange of subjects also that a student of design undergoes, or is it like only design they undergo?
That's I was stressing. So we have IDPs, interdisciplinary projects,
we have
and we have
interdisciplinary.
transdisciplinary projects
Okay.
also. Let's say I'm a fashion design and styling student. I want to pursue a course because my second hobby is culinary or something.
Okay, okay.
So I can pick a program from the
For a
hospitality school.
relative. Okay.
Maybe I'm a product designer. I want to learn something about law. So I can just pick up subject from the law school. So that's the beauty to be in a university where you are growing holistically.
Okay.
Because when you are 17 or 18, when you take admission, and you are out when you are 20, 21, so as a person you also grow. So all these experience helps you to be a better person who can then survive in the competitive world.
Correct. I understand.
Yeah, so
Great.
that's actually our strength, both the campuses.
Another aspect I wanted to know, do you have, as you mentioned, we have interwoven interdisciplinary learning and credits are higher than other universities.
Certainly.
So, do we have some collaborative programs with international universities? Do we have some international collaborations? Or
Yeah.
maybe interchange, maybe a semester exchange programs with some universities, or do we have such things?
Sure. Let's talk. I'll give you an example of our undergraduate program. So we offer B design,
Yes.
fashion, product,
Yeah.
visual communication. We offer B design honors global design program,
Okay.
wherein the program is itself formed by 4 universities for different countries.
Okay.
So first year you do in India, then second year you went to Swinburne University, then you
Okay.
then you come back to India, then you go to Nava Milan, Italy
Okay.
for your next year. Then your final year you go to Nottingham Trent University.
Okay.
So it's a blend of fashion, product, technology, management.
Okay. Great.
So GTP is right there,
Okay.
wherein if you are focusing more on having international exposure, a student can enroll into a GTP program.
Okay.
So that's a
So
well-built
credits
program.
are interchangeable. Like let's say
Yes.
you can interchange credits from Nottingham Trent, Swinburne, as you mentioned. So when you get a degree, so all these things are mentioned in your mark sheet,
Yes.
or in your program.
Yeah, it's very much organized that way. So at the end of the program, you'll get a UGC approved degree which
Okay.
says B Design Honors Global Design Program.
Okay.
You'll get additional 3 certifications from these three
Okay, there
international
will be 3
universities.
certifications separately.
So it's very easy to get into these 3 universities for your master.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
The first benefit is that you are getting a global degree. You're getting a UGC approved degree. You can do a master's, you can do a PhD, you can get a government project because a well recognized degree with additional exposure from the international university. While you are there, you are spending 3.5 months average every year there. You are getting taught by the international professors. You are meeting students from different countries that
Okay.
time. So it's an additional exposure. So by
So-
the time you
okay.
are graduated, you are having 4 countries experience, diversities.
Okay.
Let's say 4 continents.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
So this is great, like because this is needed in design world, because today design has no language; it is all global language.
Borders are
So,
like blur.
so we need to have that kind of exposure, which is missing, I guess, in certain government colleges.
Exactly.
Maybe due to lack of maybe awareness or collaborative environment. So that is great on United World Institute part that you have such collaborations also for the students.
Yes.
Uh, Besides this, tell us a little about your placement activity or internships to begin with. Like how many internships a student can have during the course, and what is the process of placement that goes gradually, as you mentioned that we have an entrepreneurial mindset that
And the
students carry,
students, yeah.
and side by side I'm sure a lot of students look for placements as a major, I would say, attraction to join UID. So how do we address this aspect? So yeah, Sahil, in case you can throw
Sure.
some light on this.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I talk about the placement part, we have centrally set up placement cell. So first, if I talk about, we are providing UWW, that is United World Wide. So we are in that we are providing student study abroad connect,
Okay.
where we are in touch with a lot of like more than 35 or 40 university globally. So there we are helping out students, building up their portfolio, helping out, getting clearing for their interviews and getting placed internationally. Second, if I talk about, we have incubation facilities as well, where the students, like young generation and creative students who want to start their something of their own after completing the course. So our team, incubation team, will going to help them out. So, and the third part, if I talk about the CRC we are providing, that is Corporate Resource Center. There again, we are helping out students getting placed globally, internationally, as well as in India. So
Okay.
major light, I believe Deepthi ma'am can help out, and
Okay.
she can throw a big light on it.
Yeah.
So regarding the exit, let's say it's exit, because either student want to go for higher studies or startup or the final placement. So the team helps them. So in the third year, student works very closely with the CRC team, whether their plan is go for higher studies just after undergraduate, or they have a very good idea they want to do a startup or the final placement. So let's say the students wants to go for higher studies abroad. So we help them for resume writing, statement of purpose,
Okay.
or that particular university is well aligned with your goals. So we explain them. Let's say a student wants to go to Temple University,
Okay.
but I think the well-suited university is Namba Milan, Italy. So we advise them, we counsel them,
Okay.
and the help starts from right there. Secondly, if you have a great idea, we always encourage our students to do IPRs,
Okay.
patenting. You have a nice idea, but if you are not protecting it,
Correct.
you are
It
not
can be
filing
stolen,
it,
yeah.
it can be stolen. So we encourage students. We have highest Asia Book of Records, highest number of patents by the UID students in one day.
Okay.
And third part, majorly, ultimately, parents' goal is like students should be placed.
Placed.
So we have on-campus placement drive and off-campus as well. In that too, let's say if a student is from interior and furniture, and she's aiming, I want to go to Bangalore, I want to work into IKEA. Her aim is. So we try to prepare her from the third year onwards. Like this
Okay.
kind of portfolio will be required by that particular company. They're looking for that geographical location, so we prepare them accordingly. So that kind of assistance starts from third year itself. And anyways, UID's, the program, it works like Guru Shishya. So from the first year onwards, you have a mentor with you.
Okay.
So he or she will be like buddy to you. Any aspirations, you need counseling, you're away from your family, whatever kind of issue is there, you can go and discuss. So that work starts from the first year. So you can rest assured students are in good hands. And in the first year, student doesn't know whether he or she wants to go for higher studies or want to do a startup, or maybe want to work somewhere. Okay, or maybe want to get into research. Government of India is very supportive right
Yes,
now.
yes,
They
yes.
provide funding, seed money, supporting your research. So all that assistance is provided by the
Okay.
campus,
That's
both the
great.
campuses. That's
That's
why
great.
our CRC team, our academic team works centrally. So that let's say academics, works at the Ahmedabad campus. The same curriculum is being taught in the NCR campus. So opportunities also can be shared between both the campuses. Just recently, our second year students went to Ahmedabad campus, and in future the students will come here.
Okay. So there
So we are
is
getting benefits.
diversity you
Yes.
manage between both the campuses.
Both the campuses.
So student can have an advantage of ecosystem of
Yes,
both the
cities.
I would say cities.
So they are getting, Ahmedabad students are getting benefits from the NCR and the same. So that's why the centrally working is helping us and making it one of a kind.
One of the major stumbling block for the parents is the fee part. That is, especially when it comes to design schools,
Ji.
it exceeds even the technical schools like BTech. The fees is even greater than courses like BTech. So, do we have some sort of scholarships or financial aid programs so that even a common man can go for this kind of education, which is skill oriented? and ensures in current environment
Hmm.
the I would say placements and I would say a person getting financially stable
Hmm.
by getting into this kind of education. So it is not easily understood to be
Hmm.
pocket friendly when it comes to design education. So how we can make it pocket friendly, and maybe how what kind of policies you have towards parents and students, so that they can know a little about
Hmm.
this aspect as well.
Yeah, to explain the higher fee, because design school like UID offers program which is 80% practical. So you need that kind of lab infrastructure, machineries, workshop. That's why the fee is high, and the kind of support you are getting throughout 4 years. And for the assistance part, we do support students for education loan.
Okay.
So let's say few students who wants to avail loan facility, so they can approach our
Okay.
academic admission support team, and we provide all the necessary documents, and we help
Okay.
them to get through the loan process.
Okay.
And for the scholarship thing, we don't offer first year scholarships. We
Okay.
offer in the second year. So top
Okay.
three students, both the campuses,
Okay.
if they are topping the group,
Okay.
so top three students
So
will get.
based on merit, if they are
Yeah.
during the course,
Yes.
if they do well,
Hmm.
so they get scholarships.
And both the campuses, we have limited number of seats. So it's not like we are taking everyone. It's a tier 2 process, tier 1, tier 2. So selected students are
You can
there.
tell us the total seats that we have in maybe Ahmedabad campus and in Gurgaon campus both.
Yeah.
Just rough idea.
Sure. For
approximate idea.
undergrad, we have 480 seats in the Ahmedabad campus.
Okay.
And around 180 seats in the NCR campus.
Okay.
GDP will be additional. For global
Okay.
design program, we have 60 seats at the Ahmedabad campus and 30 seats at the NCR campus.
Okay.
And while students are selecting the campus, so they'll be filling the application form. That time they need to mention which campus they're going to go for.
Okay.
So it can't be in a way that you are doing situation test in one campus and taking admission there. So you need to make your choice clear, which campus you want to go for. And our admission support team is 24/7 available.
Okay.
So I can share with you our numbers. You can take a online counseling if it's not possible for you to visit the campus. We can always arrange a Zoom call. You can speak to us on call. You want to speak to one of our faculties, we can arrange that. So that you can take a well thought decision at the time of
It is
applying.
for students those who are even in class 10th or 11th.
Yeah, definitely.
Do we have some kind of summer schools or winter schools to get an experience of design?
Yeah, from 8th onwards,
Okay.
even maybe younger. So both the campuses we offer summer schools.
Okay.
So I'll leave my details with you. So
Okay.
students can approach us
Okay.
because once they are in campus, they see itself, physically. So they are more aware about what all career options are there. And design is such a program that any stream student can join.
Look forward
Okay.
to it, yeah.
And I'm hoping with the introduction of new education policy, by the time the students who are right now in 7th or 8th, they'll be more aware about the design opportunities. And we are also working, forward.
I think it is great that we have got a lot of information about not only about United World Institute of Design, but also overall so many fields of design that have come up. We are really thankful to you for coming all the way and sparing time for this podcast. And I'm sure viewers would be benefited out of this entire discussion that we had today with United World Institute of Design. And at Young Achievers, we are preparing students for design schools. United World Institute of Design is also among that. So people, those who want to get more information about how to prepare, what kind of portfolios you need to build, the aptitude part, the overall creative part that has to be prepared. We are guiding you through this process, and I hope we all will remain in touch. And if you have any queries, you can put that in the comment box, and that will be appropriately answered. And thank you so much for watching this podcast series, and we'll surely be coming with many more in the days to come. Thank you so much.